Good morning, good morning. I'm starting a little early so I can test out the new computer. Can someone confirm if they can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Cool. So, yeah, the typical format's gonna be a little different because I haven't updated everything, but as long as you can hear me, that's what matters. And you can see, so I'll tweak it as we go. But anyways, I haven't traded. I haven't looked at anything. Like, I've been trying to set up this computer so I could get on this live stream. So just waiting for fresh pops is the plan. ASNS is pushing a little bit. But yeah, be patient with me today while I'm trying to set this thing up. But I think I'm in a good spot with it. So let's see. And I forgot to turn the latency to ultra low, so I'll do that next time. It won't let me tweak it since I've already started. So there's going to be a little delay, but. One minute away. What computer did you get? Posted it in the Discord. Am I? Is it clear? I haven't even like tweaked any of the settings either, so it should. I'm mad I did normal latency though. It won't let me adjust it. But I got the Alienware 16X Aura 16-inch 2.5K gaming laptop. 32 gigabytes, 2 TB storage, Interstellar, and so I'm not a computer dude, so I just talked to ChatGPT and it helped me. All right, we're getting some PRs coming in. ADAG will probably pop on that news. Not really. I'm not seeing anything really. Yeah, not seeing any new pops moving right now. So I was streaming on 724. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I was saying, I'm not like a computer dude at all. Like I don't know much about computers. Oops. Is this the right one? Oh, how did I miss CYN? Oh, it's just popping. Oh, it's pushing though. Grabbing me some locates. But I want to see it. I might have missed a move though. I'm not going to get in here. Only up 17% just in case it pushes back up. But yeah, not a ton of volume. Should enter and just stop out if it holds over 380. But I'm not going to. Kind of want to play it at this pivot level. So I got a little stab at 375. I can't believe I got in 15% pop, but let's see if it fades a little. Oh, it is. It's dropping. It's dropping. It's dropping. All right, I'm out. I made maybe 10 cents on that move. Or actually, I got in at 375, got out at 363. Didn't make anything on it, maybe 120 bucks, but took profit really quick because I think it could push. So I just got an entry at 379 now since it pushed up. So if it holds over 380, I'm just going to stop out of these and then just wait for it to push higher. But in at 379, only that was an ad, so it was only 500 shares. So I'm only in 500 now. I was in 1,000 earlier. So if it holds over 380, I'm just going to stop out of these real quick and then see where it goes. But right now it's falling, playing out nice. And I just basically played it off the pivot level. I kind of treat it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice. I kind of treat the pivot level like a resistance. Like, I don't hear a lot of people talking about pivot levels, but they do respect these little. I can't speak to what it is exactly very well. I need to do that one day. ASNS is pushing. Kind of keeping my eye on this one since I got in so early. I don't want it to push against me. Coming up to a pivot too. It's kind of been respecting the pivot. Just wicked up, broke a new high. I just don't like really the way the chart looks on this one. It's not my favorite. So I'm just going to keep an eye on CYN. I think we're over 380 now. Yep, so I stopped out. Now I'm going to add if we get a little bit closer to 4. My next entry was 398, but it didn't get there. Kind of just scaling into this one since I didn't see any like clear levels. I really would love to see it get to like 5. And I've updated my chart some, so I have the daily, so it'll appear on the 5-minute now. I'm gonna get back in this one, so I'm back in CYN. But anyways, so the yellow dotted line is the daily 200. So if y'all see that, it looks new. I think CYN wants to push. I probably should look and see what the news was. Secures additional autonomous vehicle deployment with largest independent Pepsi bottler. Okay. Let's see if there's any numbers associated with this. So I'm back in at 379, but again, this is a week. Weak pop, but I'm playing it. I usually don't jump in these like this, but if the float is true, I'm not too concerned about it. I think I saw 7 million, so. Yeah. Bro, this thing sounds like it's about to blast off. This computer. I don't know if that's normal for a gaming computer. Okay, got my 398 fill. If it breaks a new high though, I might, well, okay, so let's talk about it. So 410, I might add another at 409, but if it breaks past 410, I'm gonna stop out because I think it could get to this 5 level too. Should have had an entry weight in there for the at 409, but I didn't. Anyways, slightly in the money on this one, nothing crazy. Just gonna see if it fades. But again, weak pop, but at least it's over 20% now. RILY if it gets to 550. Oh, nice flush on ASNS. I'm focused on the wrong one, guys. Good call. I can't remember who called that one out. Oh, we're pushing. We're pushing. So I'm a little down on it now. So if it holds above that level, okay, yeah, I got to stop out before it runs against me too much. So I don't like getting a minimum early, and I did today, but that's all right. Let's see what, I haven't stopped out yet. I want to see if it falls back under that 14. Okay, so I closed out of 500, just maybe lost 40 bucks, 50 bucks on those. So I'm holding on to these last 500 just to see if it keeps flushing, if that's all it really wanted to do. So I'm back to break even, trying to decide what I want to do here with my shares. Now I'm in the money. That was kind of weird. I didn't expect it to flush like that, but so I'm just still holding on to these, seeing what happens with them, because I don't think the news is that great. Nice little flush here. I wish I wouldn't have stopped out of any, but it was a didn't lose much on that stop out, so all good. So yeah, if it pushes back to 420, I guess I'll add more size. But if it starts making new highs here, I think it could get to $5. So if it breaks past 425, I'm probably not going to add until it gets to 5. But it might be dead now. Let's see. Yeah, the latency. So that's on me. I'll fix it tomorrow, but it won't let me edit it in the once I start the stream. So I turned it to YouTube Studio. I turned it to normal latency yesterday when I was having all those issues, and I forgot to turn it back. And once the stream starts, it won't let me fix it. But now, since I got the new laptop, it can handle the ultra low latency, and YouTube advertises it as less than 5 seconds delay. So that'll be nice. This thing is flushing. I'm glad I held on to those shares. So I'm out. 371. Let's go. But yeah, tomorrow I'll do ultra low latency. That was kind of a, so where am I at? Oh my goodness. I'm up $68 through all that. So yeah, slow start. Didn't get my exciting 7 o'clock pop today. I guess I got to be patient. You know what's crazy? Yesterday is the first live stream on a month. CPAC is pushing a little bit. What is this one? Nah, this one's sketchy. And what's interesting is I had my biggest day yesterday I've had in a long time. And it was because of RADX. I made over 4K on that one. Ended up having a 6K day yesterday, but it was really weird because that was the first Monday 7 o'clock play in probably 4 months that I haven't live streamed. Like if I was trading, I was live streaming the pre-market. And that is when I made the most, which is weird. I know I trade a little more conservative when I'm on live, and y'all know it because I share screenshots in the Discord and things like that of the positions I'm in. But I thought that was super interesting. I feel like I get a little more ballsy when I'm not on live stream. I'm a little more conservative on live stream, which is probably a good thing. But then as soon as I have a Monday pop that I'm not on the live stream, I enter like a crazy size and catch a 4K flush. Still looking, not seeing anything. I'm gonna look at the comments now. Let me know if y'all see anything exciting. But yeah, if RILY, that's a good call. Somebody said that about, yeah. DHK Lab. Yeah, if it gets to 550, I'll be very interested in this one as well. Ooh, CYN, I should have held. Still flushing. Yeah, I actually like this a lot if it gets back to 550. In the future, maybe only 3 days a week trading a lot. Now I appreciate that, but I think it's weird though. I really like live streaming and it holds me accountable. So I'm not saying as a negative way, but AZI just got a notification for it. AZI. I didn't even hear the trade. I gotta set this up. Ooh, that's a nice little pop. Let me grab some locates. Float is small, but not. I'm seeing insiders 97%. Are y'all seeing this? Let me make sure that's correct. I got a little stab in it, but I'm a little nervous with it with that type of insider ownership. I don't know if that's true though. Let me see FinViz. I got a little stab, so I'm in it at 269. Oh, it's flushing. Dang, I only entered 500 shares though. Let's see if it pushes, because I have some more. Okay, there you go. I got a bigger position now. I'm seeing 66, so it does have a lot of insider ownership. If it breaks 3, I'll probably stop out though. Oh, I'm seeing super tiny float on AskEdgar. I might start trimming some here that I'm in the money. It's hard to know what's freaking true. Yeah, I'm seeing Trade Ideas didn't say 43K float though. So I'm already out because I've seen enough red flags. Didn't make, well, I'm only in 400 shares. Let me be truthful. I'm out of 600 shares. So just because I'm seeing a lot of red flags on this one, it's Chinese, I see where it's somewhere it says 43K float, but Trade Ideas says over 2 million. What does FinViz say? Yeah, FinViz says 2 million. Yeah, this thing doesn't have a 50K float. And I'm actually adding to my short right here at 250. Yep. Let's go. Keep dropping. Man, I wish I wouldn't have trimmed out as much as I did. Let's go. I'm still just holding these 400 shares, but dang, I wish I wouldn't have trimmed out those other ones so quick. But it is Chinese and low float, so it probably was a smart thing to do. But yeah, a lot of red flags with this one, but I did let it push some before I got in. I didn't just blindly stab this one. I waited for it to push a little bit and then got in it, but was only in 1,000 shares max on this one. But I'm gonna hold on to these last little bit and see if they just fall. But there we go. So trim some in the 2 teens. And the rest I'm out at 199 or 2. I got filled at 2 even, so yeah, I'm out. Decent play, but not appropriate size. Didn't make much on it, so. Well, it probably was appropriate size since it's high risk, but didn't make as much as I wanted on it. I got spooked. Got it. I mean, I believe y'all, but it's not moving like a 50K float. I mean, this thing has, it has 2.4 million volume. If this had a 50K float, we'd be at, it would have pushed a little harder. But maybe it does, I don't know. But it definitely didn't trade like a super nano float. It traded like what I see, a 2 million float. But because there's some uncertainty, and this is what I'm seeing is Chinese or Hong Kong, I can't remember, and 66 Insider, I'm not going to jump back into this one until it gets back up to like 280 or something. Intent for sell news. Oh, they updated it? Oh, it is updated. Yeah, way to freak me out, AskEdgar. I took profit too quick because I saw 47K or something. Kind of think it's going to fail here at VWAP. So I might, well, I missed it. I was trying to add it to 19, but I didn't get it. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to add unless it pushes up again, I think. Because the news seems pretty strong. The key is intent for sale. It's not set in stone, but sometimes even this news will push a little bit. So if it gets back, my first entry's at 278. So I want to see it get there. Tempted to add here, but I want to let it push a little bit, I think. Well, it's already up 50%. You know what? I'm going to take a stab right here, and I'll just have a tight stop on it. So I'm going to try to get in the 250s. Okay, I just got a little stab at it. Then the next entry is 278. But yeah, it's a big news if it was true. But it says intent for sale. So let me dig into it. I haven't even pulled up the news. I just saw what y'all said, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's non-binding. And it's, yeah, it's, so yeah, I'm in it, back in it at 254. So I'm gonna see if it drops. Up a decent amount on it, but again, played it small because one, I'm on live stream and I always trade smaller for whatever reason. And two, there's some red flags, so. Probably should have trimmed there at VWAP. But I wanted to see if it would flush a little more. I'm seeing some big size on the ass. Something's pushing it down. Or somebody. But it's Chinese, so no telling. Or I think it's Chinese. Yes, Chinese. There we go. Come on, let's break through VWAP. What does a 1 minute look like? Oh, we already below it on the 1 minute. Yeah, we'll at least come down to 203, I think. Yeah, here he comes. Trimmed a little here, though, in the 2 teens. All right, LY. I might just close out at AZI. Are we getting that 550 retest? Getting close. Getting close. So I'm completely out of AZI. I'll have both these pulled up because I don't know if I'm done with this play yet. I might play it some more. Why is it not showing the 200? Oh, because it's, well, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'll keep an eye on RILY, see if it pushes. I don't want to get back in AZI now. But I'm going to wait. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like having both these pulled up today. So I'm just going to keep an eye on AZI. Y'all let me know if RILY pushes. I won't keep an eye on it as well, but it fell back below $5. Do you use level 2 and tape? No. Keep it simple is how I trade. Not saying that you shouldn't though. I think there's value with level 2 and tape for sure. But it's because I trade mobile. If y'all knew what it was like trading mobile, I can't even see the chart when I'm putting in orders. Like when I click so you see the chart, and then when you click short, locate, whatever, the chart goes away. So you got to remember where these numbers are on. Like this mobile trading's wild. So like, you know, you pull up a ticker, it shows the chart, and then if you hit buy, short, locate option, it takes you to this other complete screen, and you can't even see the chart anymore. So I trade like a caveman, but it's worked, you know, it's worked. But yeah, I don't use a lot of things, but maybe next year. Like I was telling somebody in the group, in 2026, I might try desktop trading. I just don't like fixing things that's not broke, but I also open to improving. I know I'll probably only get better, so. And then maybe y'all can see my entries and exits better. So that's on the bingo card for 2026. But do you look at how fast it moves or just where the price is on the 5-minute? But do you look at how fast it moves or just where the price is? Basically just where the price is, I think. I mean, I'll look at the bid and ask, you know what I mean? It has size on it. So if I see a massive like size on the ask, you know, that's whenever I say I think it's going to go down. It's usually those scenarios. I'm probably about to add some more to IZI here though. Because if it pushes a little bit, oh, now we're like right there in the 240. So I just took a little stab. Because this candle is shorter than this candle and shorter than this candle. So if it breaks above this candle, I might just cut, tight stop. But you can see on the 5-minute, really big candle, shorter, shorter, shorter. So I'm gonna see if it fades again. And if it just breaks a new high, I'll cut and then wait to re-enter at the high. But I'm in it again. And speaking of that, let's see if we drop here. Does it break above that level? Oh, did the locate prices go up? Oh, they did. They're pricey now. So yeah, if it breaks over this new high, I'm just going to stop out. Or over this candle. Probably stop out and only re-enter if we get a high a day retest. But again, I'm in it. Oh, was there not any 7:30 news? Dang. CPAC, I'm just not even getting... So I gotta make some adjustments with this laptop. I'm not hearing my trade ideas alerts for whatever reason. Wonder why that is. Sorry, Alex. Yeah, I'll fix it tomorrow. I'll change it back to ultra low latency. So I got my entry was 242. So getting a nice little flush here. So I want to see if it flushes a little harder. But it is kind of keeping a little bit of a trend here now, though. But this is the first time on the 1 minute it has fallen below the, what is this, the 20. So let's see if we get a little flush here. I think we keep flushing. There we go. Let's go. Well, I mean, I'm just beating this one up this morning, I guess. So, a little base hit, little base hit, little base hit. Okay, now that we're in the 2 teens, I'm going to trim a little. And then try to hold these for a bigger flush. There we go. I'm probably going to bail too quick, but I'm out. So I'm out of full position with this one. If it flushes without me, I'll just miss it. But I'm not really seeing anything to steal attention, so it might keep doing this motion, and I'll just keep scalping it on the push when it pushes up, and then scale out when it flushes. But let me see if I can adjust my audio. Because why can't I hear? TZ wants to earn more on locates, he says. Okay, maybe it'll work this time. Let's see. Output. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to get a position on RILY. Or get ready for position. Grab and locates. Got in too early, but got my... got a little stab at 533, I think. Yeah, 533. So, just in case it fails before it gets there. My next entry is 539. And then a bigger entry at 549. And then the biggest entry at 559. And again, I jump in these a little early because I know a lot of times they fail before they get to the level I want them to get to. And I know, I shouldn't say I know, I'm confident in my ability to manage these positions, but if you're new, wait for the ticker to come to you. Don't jump in too early, not financial advice, but that's just how I play it. I might trim actually, and then wait because I think it might push one more time. Ooh, I'm at 5. We're at 515 now. What to do? All right, I'm out at 516. So wait, see if it pushes again, because it might get a stronger push. But just scalped it real quick. But I'll add another 500. Oh, I think I have that order already at 539. It didn't get filled. Yeah. So I have an order waiting at 539, 500 shares, 549, 1,000 shares, 559, 1,000 shares. Thanks for the heads up, T-Mac. Yeah, sorry about the delay, Alex. I saw your comment again. I changed the settings yesterday to normal, and I forgot to switch it back to low latency. I jumped out too quick. I thought we were going to get another push. And we might still. Rose, wow, my screen is so so funny. I was trading with an iPhone 12, I think, and basically a corporate ThinkPad computer is what I was live streaming on. In the past couple of weeks, I got a new iPhone to trade, the 17, and actual legit laptop for live streaming and trading. So if I don't start trading better, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, good call, Godfather. 8:30 Eastern Time, non-farm employment and average earning comes out. If they are bad, it'll help with short positions. Yeah, definitely. small caps don't trade on macro things like that as much, but to your point though, I've seen it a few times too where even the small caps will sometimes get a little flush if some bad news comes out. But yeah, this week's going to be an eventful week, I think. Man, I should have held that one. I thought the reason I got in early was because I was like, just in case it fails before it gets there. Because again, I'm comfortable managing positions, so I'll get in early. Um, and I did make the right call because it flushed, but I thought we were going to get a rebound and do like a full retest on it, but not confident we're going to get that. But we might. I mean, it's still above VWAP, but I thought it was going to keep pushing a little bit. Yeah, exactly. It's mostly the big data. But yeah, they're not affected too much, or as much as the larger cap. But you're right. It'll sometimes move them a little bit. Okay, let me see the comments. Like if it flushes quickly, are you more likely to cover? Yeah, so if it flushes quickly, I am more likely to cover. Because just like I like intense green candles, because the next one's usually red after a really intense red candle, like a death candle is what I call it, or other people call it. A lot of times you'll see a green candle. So yeah, I just completely got out of this one too quick. But it's all good. I'm a scalper. That's what I do. I'm gonna miss moves. So but yeah, usually if I see a pretty big drop, I'll usually at least trim some. My laptop says it's 10:45 p.m. It's throwing me off. Like, what time is this? Like where does it think I'm at? Where is... Dang, AZI is still fading. I think it thinks I'm in like Tokyo or something. Anyways, so if this pushes back to 550, I'll be interested in this one. But let me know if y'all see anything new. I think I should be able to hear trade ideas now. I adjusted the sound. And for y'all that aren't aware, I got a new laptop, so that's why I'm kind of working through some things, but it's been relatively smooth. VERO. Let me see this one. It's trying to bounce back up. Oh, there's not much volume though. It looks like it's in a very clear downtrend though. It's probably going to fail this 200 and keep going down, but there's not enough volume on it right now. And I just pinned a comment. If you were here yesterday, you heard me say it, but I made a Premarket Pumps Playbook, a little PDF. I get asked a lot of the same questions, which is fine. It's whatever. It's part of it. And this covers a lot of the questions I get asked and what I look for. So. And I basically share all my secrets. Then I recommend checking your quarantine, your spam. Or if you shoot, let me see. Since nothing's moving. Well, I don't want you to have to share your email. So my recommendation is try it again or check your quarantine or spam. Unfortunately, it's a new email it's coming from, so I noticed it went to, so I tested it out with two of my emails. One, it went to like the quote unquote the little promo tab in Google, and the other one on my Outlook, I had to go get it in quarantine. So try another email or try that email again or check your spam or quarantine. You should get it. Or you can shoot me a message on Instagram and I will send it over. Whatever works. If you have trouble with the email. Because it's set up on automation, so. Dang, RILY, I should have held that one. So 8 minutes before 11 p.m. according to my laptop, or 8 a.m. Let's see, AZI. Okay. What does it 1 minute look like on the? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try it. So I got in at 230, 500 shares. I'll add some more if it gets up to like 249, but let's see if it fails here on the 1 minute. Oh yeah, so far looking good. I might just hold these two since we're clearly in a downtrend. So again, I'm only playing 500 shares on this one. I've been playing light again today because it's in a pretty clear downtrend. So I'll see if it keeps falling. Yeah, mine were like the basic price, like $4 for 1,000, but I got mine quick. And then when I tried to get some more, they were like $30 for like 500 shares or something. So they went up quite a bit, which is sometimes a warning sign. But so far, this one's working out. Even though it was only 500 shares though, so I'm just going to be patient and see if these fall, and then if it gets over 250 or something, I'll stop out. Yeah, that's why I try to get them early, because they tend to, if it's less than 3 million float and it's starting to get volume, or if it's less than probably 4 million float and it starts to get volume, you can bet on those locate prices going up. Did anybody else, oh, we're getting a little flush here. For 500 shares, already up 80 bucks, I'll take it, I guess. But I'm gonna try to hold it. It might pop here on the 9 though, let's see. On the 5 minute, but let's see. I want to just, I'm playing it so small, so I'm just gonna hold it, just see if it flushes a little more. But what was I gonna say? Texted you on Instagram. I saw your message pop up. I'll shoot it to you after the live stream. Anybody else have trouble getting? I was actually surprised. 68 people put in their email address for this yesterday. Well, between today and yesterday. So, did anybody else have trouble receiving the PDF? If so, just shoot me a message on Instagram. But you got to at least try first. So I'm just holding AZI. But yeah, no, in my Outlook, it didn't even go to my spam. It actually went to like the quarantine. I had to log into like my Outlook quarantine. They flagged it. So
VBIX.
It's working now. VBIX, 7 million float. No, but this is a lame one though. Yeah, not interested. Kind of tempted to add more size, but I'm gonna probably wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Maybe 8 o'clock, and if it's still hanging out in this area in the next 3 minutes, there's a good chance there'll be some 8 o'clock PRs. You know what? I might add here. So I'm back in at 223. So I'm in 1,000 shares now. Still nothing crazy. But with money rotation here soon, back on the 1 minute. Maybe let's see if we get a little flush on it. Cool. Thanks for the heads up. Making sure. I mean, I can see on my CRM, my email software, the majority of people opened it. So it looks like most people were able to. But some emails, we're putting it in quarantine. Probably because of my title, PDF attached or something. Locates went down a little bit for AZI. They're still pricey, don't get me wrong, but they went down a little bit. There we go. So it's been honoring, what's this, the 50? Yeah, the 50. So I'm going to see if it still does it this time. Because if it breaks through the 50, we might get a full flush on it. And maybe we'll get that in 1 minute. So 8 o'clock news comes out in 1 minute. I'll get the news pulled up. What does it mean to you when the locates go up or down in price? Less or more likely to fade? If the price of the locates go up, I take that as a red flag. And Colin gets credit for this in the group. So yeah, it's just it's basically telling you a story. And again, this is my theory. 8 o'clock news is coming out. But it's kind of like a warning sign, because that means that either a lot of shorts are in it or the float's getting really tight, which is usually on the way up is not good for shorts. CYN. Not good for short sellers. Ooh, LPCN might pop. LPCN. Nope. There's a lot of news, so I'm just going to look at my top gainers, see what's moving. Surprisingly, AZI just popped up a little bit, but added a little more there. So I'm in 1,500 shares on AZI. It cannot run now. Don't push. But there's nothing really to steal its attention right now, I can see. EPOW, but no, it's not very liquid right now. ALO is moving a little bit. Dang, AZI is pushing. So let me see. What are the locates looking like now? Because see, this goes to an example when the locate prices kind of go up. So not too concerned though, as long as it doesn't break above this level. What is this, about 245? It's almost that same level I was talking about earlier. So I added a little here so I'm in 2,000 shares. I originally located 2,000 shares. Probably shouldn't be already in all my locates yet, but got my average up to 2 235.4, so almost 236. So let's see if it fades. 2,000 shares now. Now I'm in a little bit of size. Did nothing else move at 8 o'clock? Dang. So that's probably why this one isn't going my way, because it's still the kind of the main attention. Didn't get any money rotation, I don't believe. Trimmed 500 shares here. I'm in the green, but basically break even. Just to get my size down, just in case I need to, just in case it starts pushing against me. I'm not in as much size because I'm only up $600 on the morning. Dang. So I don't want one stupid play like this to, so I'm gonna add back those 500 shares at 249. But if it holds over 250, I might
SQFASNS.
I don't know what that was. SQFT and ASNS. Was that fake outs? SQFT. No, fake out. Dang, I would love for something else to get attention. But until something else gets attention, this one, if it holds over 150, I'm probably just going to completely stop out. But I'm back in 2,000 shares because I added some more. So let's see what happens. My thesis is not, you know, I don't like that it broke above this 245, I'm being honest. But let's see. Let's see what happens. It's starting to curl up though. My average is now 240 even. Okay, I trimmed a little bit out at 241. Just to get my size down a little bit. Now let's see what it does. So now I'm back in the money, technically, but basically break even. Maybe I get my size back down to 1,000 shares because I don't have any more locates to play with. So there we go. So now I'm only in 1,000. Basically got out break even. Now I have 1,000 more locate. Because I don't want to buy anymore because they're so pricey. So I'm just going to see if this one fades now. T-Mac, did you catch CYN at 7 a.m.? You know it. You know it.
Rollo.
There we go. AZI's tanking now. I'm only in 1,000 share, or I shouldn't say tanking, fall into VWAP. RILY. VATE. Better not be faking me out. This better be a new pop. Oh, it is a new pop. Well, look where it went, right to the 200. Dang, didn't see it though. Oh, this has hardly any volume. I'm grabbing some locates, but I might wait until a little more volume comes in before I take a position. It's got a decent float though, 5 million. The bid and the ask is massive. Dang, I wish it would push a little bit. One, because I want to play this 200 level, and two, I want it to steal attention away from AZI. There we go. So I'm gonna trim a little here. Nope. I'm gonna let this candle keep falling first. Okay, trimmed a little here. Now I'm just back to holding my 500 shares. Made a little bit on it, but still nothing to brag about.
SQFT.
But I'm only in 500 shares now, up over $100 on these. So I'll see what this one does. Or if I should trim or not. I'm gonna just hold it for now. So funny, going back to how to trade so much smaller on live.
ASNS.
ASNS. No, I don't think this one's moving. Is this the one? Yeah, it keeps faking me out with this one. Where'd you say? AMCI sketchy? Where are these levels I drew? Oh, we're at the 200s now. I might play this one. But this one tends to make some crazy moves. I'm gonna play it small. If you're a newbie, if you get scared easy, this is not the ticker for you. If you're smart, all the above. So I'm in it. Since we're at the 200s. So now I'm in this one and AZI. This one has a lot of warning signs. Just be aware.
ASNS.
If it breaks and holds over 11, I'm just going to stop out. But I got a pretty good entry at 1072, and then my next one's at 1098. So if it holds over 11, I'm just going to immediately stop out because this one has a tendency of just pushing hard. But I like that we're kind of trapped between the two 200s right here, so I'm going to try it. But I got my finger on, so I got my limit price set at $12 and my whole position, and my fingers levitating over the cover button just in case it just pushes. AZI still falling, that's good. AMCI has a dog robot that is badass.
SQFT.
We bought 3 for our house. Is SQFT actually pushing? I don't want to leave this screen. I got 2 questionable tickers I'm playing. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in enough right now. I'm just going to keep my eyes on these 2. But I got my 295 fill, or my 1095 fill, so I'm just going to wait and see if AMCI breaks over 11. It looks like it might. Okay. Didn't hold though. It wants to though. Man, it wants to so bad. Went ahead and trimmed out half here just in case. Okay, now I'm gonna get out. I'm out. Then if I see weakness, I might, okay, I'm gonna add back to it. AZI still falling. I might try to take some profit here soon though. But back in my full position with AMCI, which is not very big, but it could break past 11 here. I don't want it to, but it could. AZI still falling. Let's go. Finally got something to steal attention away from it. Yeah, that's crazy. You got 3 dog robots, bro. That's cool. I gotta ask though, what do you do with 3 dog robots? Oh, your warehouse. That's what WHSE means. Dang. Come on, fade AMCI. I want this to fade more than it's probably going to, but if it breaks a new high, I'll probably just stop out. But it's struggling to hold above 11. I got out of AZI, by the way. Being a little hard-headed with this one. It technically closed above, but I'm waiting for it to break a new high. If it breaks a new high, I'm just going to slap the cover button. And I'm out now. Dang it. So didn't that, oh, but now we're right here where this previously popped. I'm going to add back here. I'm so hard-headed. Okay, now if it breaks above this level, I'll stop out. Where's my little thing to draw the line? I don't see it. So yeah, if we break over 1180, I'm probably gonna stop out. Then I'll probably quit playing it unless it gets to highs of day or highs of after hours. So if it gets over 1178. There we go. RZLV. AMCI is falling. I'm doing some research on RZ, whatever it was. RZLV. Probably too late. Now I got to pull AMC back up, or AMCI, because now it's pushing back to highs. So I'm going to add to my position. because I trimmed some when it dropped. On mobile, do you have a hot button? No, it's a disaster trading mobile. I can't even look at two tickers at once. Can't look at a chart when I'm putting in orders. Like, it's chaos. Oh, so I added back in the full position. If we get a flush on AMCI now, there we go. So I'm up a decent amount when it was in the 1120s, but now it's popped back up. So let's see. I'll try to be patient with this one, see if we get a flush on it, but oh, RZLV is pushing back up. I won't take a stab at it. Oh, it's a big company. Nah, I ain't gonna mess with this one. 500 million market cap. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. These tend to grind on me too much. Yeah, 100 million float. It's not gonna give back easy. Oh, you said that, Godfather. My bad. There we go. This is what I was waiting for. With AMCI, so call it that move. Out 1103. Oh, I don't even know if I'm net positive on it, honestly. I probably just got my money back. So I was only playing 400 shares, but then I added an extra 200 this last time to make up for losing some the first time. So maybe net positive on it. I don't know. But it could keep flushing, but I'm not going to risk it. These are, honestly, guys, the ticker selections today have been kind of garbage. I haven't really liked hardly any of these plays, but I got to trade what the market gives me. So might play AMCI one more time if it gets up there, but there's nothing I'm really super interested in right now. All right, I'm back in it. If it breaks, that was a strong move up, so I'm only in 400 shares right now. There you go. Made another 150 bucks covered. This spread is wild. So now, since I'm kind of playing with house money on this one, I am going to try to leave 200 to see if it just keeps falling. But yeah, RZLV is going to push probably. That's what these tend to do. That's why I don't like them. Actually, I'll probably get back out of AMCI when it gets, I got my order at 1103, so if it drops back there, I'll just get out. send them out. So yeah, just play in this like 60, 70 cent range. Is 400 shares, 600 shares. It's actually paying off. It's helping the P&L. Up over $1,000 on the morning. Just little tiny base hits. I don't know if I have a $200 win today. It's just a bunch of small wins. Maybe probably getting 200 on those moves, but just small little wins. But again, you got to trade what the market gives you. So if I'm going to be a quick little scalper today, I'll be a quick little scalper. I might trade. Well, I got a lot to do today, actually. I'm gonna stay here for the 8:30 pops, but I see if there's any good plays. But I will probably dip out pretty quick if there's not. But again, guys, if you want my PDF with how I trade these, the comments pinned. It's free. Answer a lot of the questions I get. It's actually a pretty good playbook. I mean, it took me I lost a lot of money and many years before I came profitable. And this is kind of the cheat sheet playbook, whatever you want to call it, of exactly how I trade. And I haven't seen anybody else trade, exactly like I do. So hopefully it's helpful. Remember last week you went long on one ticker. What makes you want to go long? I went long on 2 tickers. Yes, because on the Friday exclusive live stream in the Discord, I took another long that was successful. I had 2 last week. But yeah, so if it's, I can't remember. I'll have to look back at my memory's not great short term, but the float was tiny. And there was something else that I liked about it. I can't remember. But mostly, so the way I look at it is if the news is solid and the float's tiny, and it's honoring like, trend lines or moving averages or things like that, I'll try to find a spot to get in. But the long position, it really was one of those plays where it was just, sorry, I got a text I was looking at, but it really is one of those plays where it was just more just following it was making really strong moves up and it had a low float, and decent news. I believe it was the main reason. And that was right during the end of, how the low floats were really, we went like a week where almost everything that was moving were low floats. But yeah, if it scares me to enter a short, then sometimes I'll be like, do I want to take a long here? A lot of these ones that I'm like don't like because it's liquid, it's not super liquid and things like that. No, I'm not interested in taking a long. But if it's like, if it looks like a stock Ross would want to play, then maybe I consider it. I know a lot of y'all are came from Ross, so that's why I said that. But appreciate that, Jelani. Excellent breakdown on that, by the way. It's not always easy to put discretionary trading into words, and you make it pretty simple. Appreciate it, bro. That means a lot. That's a good way to put it. It's, and I know you're that way as well, Jelani. This discretionary, it's kind of hard to teach, and you got to get reps. So everybody that's tuning into the live streams, picking up little things here and there. Again, not financial advice. It's just education, but that's what it takes. It's just being in the market, seeing how these stocks perform, finding a mentor, joining my Discord. That's my plug. But in all reality, it's just, repetition. Just doing it over and over and watching it and learning. Oh, I'm not going to enter it this time. And I'm tempted. Nah, it broke a new high. I'm not going to enter it. I didn't have an order waiting this time. It could still flush, but now that it's getting close to 8:30, I'm about to wrap up. The last thing I want to do is try to manage an AMCI position that's going against me. But yeah. BTTC and JZEXN. BTTC. Oh yeah, those are the plays. Yeah. I think the JZXN was the one I took on Friday. Yeah. And it was Chinese. Sketchy Chinese are always appealing for going long in pre-market. Yeah, good call. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That is hilarious. I just saw your Zach. I'm dead. Dude, the other week I was listening to some Clover live stream that NASCAR was on there. Ross this, Ross that. Oh my goodness, that's great. That made me smile. AMCI multi-day runner, not a good time to short it right now. My realized gains would say otherwise. Candles. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're right. This one is it's got some warning signs. It's holding its gains. Yeah. So that's why I'm not really gonna probably play it too much, even though it did end up flushing again. But yeah, multi-day runners are red. I didn't put that in the PDF, but multi-day runners you got to be a little cautious on. But is this considered a multi-day runner yet? It's just one day. We're about to go into day 2, I guess. But I'll consider this a multi-day runner. Yeah, this one has a lot of red flags. That's why I was trying to play it with a tight stop. You right, candles. Bring him back. No one. Okay, it's 8:30. Let's see if there's any PRs. Yeah, there's quite a few PRs coming out. Wow. Okay, yeah, there'll be a play somewhere in one of these, I bet. Is there any money rotation plays we can play? Is AZI pumping back up? No. Yeah, no money rotation. Everything's already dying. So let's see what's moving. Man, we miss SRXH. I still might get a stab here at 80 though. I got in at 80 cents. Let's go. Let's go. I haven't even pulled it up for y'all yet. SRXH. Why did it pop like that? That was insane. I'm in it at 83 cents, but I want to see if it fades a little more. Ooh, now it's going against me a little bit. I'll stop out over, added a little more at 89. And I'm going to add a little bit more here at 1.
SRXH.
Is the float tiny on this one? Why is it moving like this? So I added a little at 1, but let me do some research in the meantime because this one's acting a little sketchy. Usually when they're this price, the float's not too tiny. No, it's got a decent float on it. Weird. Oh, it's a definite agreement. And it's treasury stuff. So I'm just going to get out basically here at break even. Well, let me see. Let me see what it does around the $1 level. I might reshort it here at $1. All right, I added a couple thousand shares there. If it breaks over $1, I'm just going to get out and call it a day. All right, I'm going to get out before it goes against me. Well, let's see if it holds over $1. See if it holds over $1, but if it holds, if a 5-minute candle or if it starts pushing past $1.10, I'm probably going to get out. This is one of those news that usually pops hard, but then it dies. Because the crypto's not been hot lately. So I'm going to try it. Oh, I'm seeing some big orders though on the bid. Ooh. So I'm actually tempted to. There was a massive order there on the bid though. It's moving like a baby float though. So I'm in it, but again, I've been scaling in and out. But if it holds over $1, I might just not play this one. Or I might just cover, sorry. Oh, now I'm seeing big on the ask now. Something's trying to push it below $1. Little baby market cap. But 19 million float. This is probably going to be a good backside one. Not so much front side how I'm trading it. Because like I said, this news usually gets a pretty hard pump, but it doesn't hold. Or lately it hasn't held. There we go. There we go. So I trimmed some there at 93. It's not giving it back easy though. But I'm still in 2,000 shares. Dang. My average is 104, but it's not very accurate because I stopped out once. But I'm just going to see if this just flushes, next level flush. Let's go. So I'm holding on to these 2,000 shares. I think there's a good chance this one just gives a lot back. What does the 1 minute look like? Dang, I probably should have trimmed some there. I was up a couple hundred on it, or about 300 or 400 on it, I think. But again, the game plan is if it breaks over 115, I'll probably stop out. But I'm gonna try to hold it, see if it gives out some here. Yeah, it's acquisition news, which you got to be cautious about. But these digital treasury news is they haven't been holding their gains very well. So I'm kind of torn. I don't know what this one's going to do, but usually they push pretty hard like this, and then they give it all back. It is 8:30, so I might be wrong this time. But if it breaks over 115, I'm just going to stop out. No big deal. I end up taking a loss on it, of course, but I want to see if it flushes a little bit, but it looks like it might break here. I actually added some more here at $1.11. Again, I got my game plan. It might not go as I want it to, but I'm comfortable playing it like this, so added a little more. And if it holds over 115, I'm just going to cover and get out. And let's see if it holds.
SRXH.
Should have stopped at 830. This is when my win rate usually goes down, 830 to 9. Dang, I'm seeing some just massive bids. Added a little more at $1.19. Oh goodness. So I'm in 5,000 shares. A little flush to VWAP. I'm gonna have to get out of some of these though. Let's see if we get a little flush to VWAP. I'm gonna have to get out. It's going against me hard now. Crap. All right, that didn't go as planned. I should have probably went long on that one or avoided it. I still think it's going to give back, but the move's not over. This is a backside play. That one actually really hurt the P&L. Oh, I'm glad I got out before that move, though.
SRXH.
Oh, that's where it just popped to, too, and failed. Dang. I want to get back in if y'all can't tell. All right, I got back in. I'm definitely over trading this one. More just mad at myself I didn't take profit on this flush right here because I thought it was going to flush more. But all good. So let's see. I got in again. So let's see what it does. I still think this is going to flush at some point. But the volume is going up on this one, like you said, Focus. These crypto plays just usually don't hold their gains. They usually just make a strong move like this initially, and then they die. But let me dig into the news a little bit more. SRXH. There we go. So I'm up $550 on it. So I should trim some here. But I lost more than that, so. So I trimmed 4,000 of the 6,000 shares. So I'm just holding these last 2,000. I just played this one really bad. The level that I should have pulled up this level and recognized it prior to entering it. But all good. I'm back in the green, so I mean, I'm red on this play though, but when I say this one hurt me, it hurt me. Probably should get out the rest here. There's a good chance it bounces here. But holding on to these last 2,000. We'll see what happens. See if we get a little more of a flush. Yes, it's eating through that bid. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Just picked the wrong time to enter it. So I'm basically, well, let's see. I can tell you. So I lost a couple hundred on this one. But I lost about $1,000 on it because I entered too heavy on it. But I got most of it back, and I just have. So another learning lesson: these crypto treasury BS, like you'll see these really intense moves like this, but usually they give it back. Not saying this one isn't going to keep running. It could bounce off $1 and keep going, but they usually will flush. I just picked a bad spot to enter. This is even on like my little cheat sheet. I talk about previous support turn resistance. That's where you should enter. I just entered blindly, kind of, you know what I mean? So that was where I should have entered, and I would have made a killing. But instead, I probably lost a couple $100 on this play, but all good, survived it. But on that note, guys, I'm probably going to wrap up, and I will CMND. Something else moving now. CMND. Now I'll probably pass on this one. But all right, guys, see y'all next time.